Vibe 105.
Right. I want to just say, like, first off, how'd you come up with the name Rico Nasty? Because that's like, when you don't really think, oh, that's a girl's or that's like a female rapper. You're thinking that, that might be like a guy or something.
You said what? I'm sorry.
How'd you come up with the name Rico Nasty?
Rico Nasty came from me being Puerto Rican.
Okay.
For one, and the first song I ever made, just joking around, they I don't know what the hell was up with them. They were like, "Yo, this so nasty. This so nasty. This don't like that." So I just took it and ran with it, and just started calling myself Rico Nasty. And people think it has alternate meanings, and that's the same with Sugar Trap. Like Sugar Trap, a lot of people think it has to do with sex. Trapping people with sex. And Rico Nasty, it sounds like you're just nasty, like you're a freak, but it's not like that. It's very innocent. It's very innocent.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I messed up. I missed this part a little bit. But you have a remix with Lil Yachty. Like, how did that even come about? Because that's pretty big.
Well, Yachty reached out to me about 6 months before he became, as big as he is now, Grammy nominated and everything. Like, I'm really proud of him. But he reached out to me, and he wanted to work, but I was dealing with losing my child's father, and it was just really hard for me to do anything at the time. But we always kept in touch. And then it was around, I want to say like June when he reached out. No, it was around like late August when he reached out again. He's like, "We really got to work." And I was like, "Bro, I'm pregnant." So after that, it was just like, okay, what the fuck? And I had a new phone. I had got a new phone. So I didn't have his number anymore. And then I'm in the car with my friend, and she's playing Yachty. And I'm like, this nigga sounds so familiar. I look at the picture. I'm like, no, this isn't Yachty. And I look at the plays, and I'm like, bro, he really did it. Like, oh, my God, I'm so proud of him. So I hit him up on Twitter because he was still following me. And I was like, nigga, what the hell? So then, he was like, wow, look at your son. And then he invited me out to a show. We linked up at a show. And from then, we just were, like, really cool, and I would just hit him daily, and then he saw the kind of, like, getting some noise. He was like, bro, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. I said, nigga, you need to remix it. So, believe it or not, I didn't even press him out to do it. It was 2 weeks went by, and then he texted me. He's like, Maria. And I was like, what the hell is this? I thought it was, like, a new music leak or something like that, but he actually remixed it. And I just remember being like, bro, what the fuck? And still to this day, I never really grasp how important that would be for my career. But it was, I'm very thankful that he did that for me because, man, like, he changed my life, Like, well, at first it was like, oh, you got a feature from Lil Yachty, and now the bigger he gets, it's like, what? You got a feature from Lil Yachty? So it's lit. But, I still see him as a regular person. Like, he's still, just a regular him. He never changed. Like, he never changed through nothing, through no money, through anything. He's still the same guy.
I like to hear that stuff like that. Coming up. One thing I really want to say is that, man, your two of the biggest songs you got, iCarly and Hey Arnold. Those things are my childhood, and those things are my childhood, man. Why you do that? Why you do that to my childhood, man? Why you do that?
Well, you know what? I wanted to appeal to every age group. So, you know what? We got the 90s babies rocking with the Hey Arnold. We got the kids our age and shit, 19, 20, rocking with the fucking Hey Arnold. They know what it's about. They know what's up. And then you got the little middle schoolers who grew up on shit like iCarly, and they want to rap about their best friend. So I just made it. I trapped it out. I trapped out our childhood favorite shows. I had to add a little bit of trap to them, but that's what I did. I did those two characters to target different age groups. We got iCarly for the younger kids, and we got Hey Arnold for the older kids, and then we even got Dennis Rodman for like the older people, like 25, who really know Dennis Rodman was weird as shit, and he wore different hair. So I think that's what gets me a lot of attention, is attacking these different age groups, because these different age groups can all relate, but in different ways. And it makes them support you even better when they know what you're talking about. They know the show. They know the characters, They know what's going on. So they rock with it even harder.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a fact. When I saw Hey Arnold, I was like, yo, let me click on this. Let me see what she's talking about. And I'm like, yo, I really mess with Hey Arnold. Like, Hey Arnold is dope to me. And then the video is even dope. But But also, I wanted to say, like, with your buzz growing and everything, I know you're getting hit up by labels and stuff like that. Are you even considering even trying to sign a deal, or are you trying to, remain indie and, get all this money?
Well, one thing that I really can't say too much about that, but one thing that I can say is I am looking to sign. But that's because, you can do a lot independent. Of course you can. Like, look at some artists have gone so far with being independent, but, I don't think it would be wrong to have a team, like an experienced team behind me, helping me do what I got to do. And I don't want my phase to dry out. Like with a label backing you, they'll make sure you got the freshest this and that and freshest resources, newest features, cool. They'll really help develop you as an artist. And a lot of times people who stay independent, they get stuck in that independent phase. And I have a child, so it's deeper than just being independent. Like, I want to sign to a label and have like a whole team and partners and stuff like that. So that's what I'm really looking for. I can't really say like which labels, not just yet, but I have gotten, a few meetings, a few phone calls, and I'm definitely considering the deals that I've been offered. I'm definitely considering, doing something big like that, because I know that my ideas will not be able to be funded if I stay independent. Like, the shit that I'm thinking about is next level. It's going to cost. So unless we got some independent labels that want to come out the cut and say, hey, we want to offer you this, then we can't really.
That's a fact. I hear that. All right. So one of my last few questions is, how are you going to keep the momentum going for 2017? Because I know that's right around the corner. You want, like you just said, you want your thing, your spell to dry out. You want to, remain fresh. You want to remain cool. You want to remain your wave to continue getting bigger and bigger. So how are you going to keep that up?
I'm going to just keep being myself, keep showing them natural, showing them, what it's like to just be happy, but still be a savage. They don't want to keep hearing this hard, dark music. They want to hear vibrant, young, happy shit. And I promise all my fans that I will continue to stay in the lane that I've created for myself and just evolve. And I'm going to work my ass off in 2017. I made sure that the last few months of this year, I'm lining shit up like the domino effect. So when 2017 comes, it's just knock down. It's just, one after the other, success. I just want to be, I want to reach my full potential, and I want to make sure that my fans can see the growth. So as long as they continue to support, then 2017 is going to be like the best year of my life, minus the one where I had a baby.
All right. That was fun talking to you and everything. Let people know where they can listen to your music, where they can follow you on social media and everything. And, just shout them out, man.
Well, you can catch me on Spotify, SoundCloud, Audio Mac, YouTube, and pretty much any music source. You can find me on there. As far as my social media, my Twitter is Rico_nasty with 2 Y's. My Instagram is Rico_nasty. You can follow me on Snap at Maria the Dawn. And, just be on the lookout for new shit. And, it's lit.
All right, man, this is Apollo P here, Vibe 105. I call this Apollo for the people, man. That was Rico Nasty on the phone line calling from Maryland. Oh, man, it's lit. And we are out.